Hello, new person.
Yay! Is it working? Oh my god. Um, please be patient. We are under some upgrades and updates and construction. So I changed my microphone, and I'm not sure if everything is okay. Not only I changed my all my audio settings on OBS last time, and now I changed my microphone. So if something is not working, please tell me. Please tell me. Please. I need to know, so I need to fix it. Hi Zara. Hi BK. Hi Mip. Hi Rocco. Hi Parite. Hi Vivi. Hi Royal Goals. Hi Foolish Pet. Thank you so much, Don't Panic, for following me. Thank you so much. I got to 200 and oh my god, I got to 250. Ah, thank you. I did see Foolish Pet here. Hello, Foolish Pet. How are you doing? Let me just make sure I don't. Oh, Grain. Hello, Grain. That I did not lose chats. Hi, Gandit. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you raided me. The demons raided me. Oh, hello. Welcome. How are you doing? I only managed to watch a little bit, just take a few peeks on your streams because I was setting this stream up for the longest time. That is funny. I was setting it up since yesterday because thank you. I don't have food here with me at the moment. This is insane. I need to grab some food. Because I'm the type of person that do her homework at the latest minute, and I still do that. I shouldn't, but I still do. So I've been choosing. Oh my god! I've been choosing the pictures I'm going to show and the videos and editing it, so it's all safe since yesterday. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. I'm glad you guys like the music, Royal and Foolish Pet. My intro music. I I'm kind of tired of that song though. But I feel like people like it too much, so I'm afraid of changing it now. It sounds good. It doesn't sound off. Oh, good. Because last time I was this Discord voice chat, and you guys told me that you could hear a little bit of echo, which I think it's from my room. But on OBS I have 2 more filters on, so that might help with that. We'll see. Congratulations, thank you. 250, yeah. Let's just wait and see it go down again, because I'm always like, I got to 250 and then it's like 249. Oh, okay. It happens so often, you guys don't even know, because I do get very few new followers each time. So every time somebody, like either a bot got cut or somebody leaves, it's like, oh, I noticed. Keep cookies. I don't have cookies now. I will soon. I will soon. Why do I feel like my tracking is not working well? Who was the mysterious 250 follower? Hello, don't panic. Thank you. You only missed complete chaos. Yeah, I need to check the VOD. I'm working through the ZZZ VOD right now. My donuts, check your compressor or something. I can hear a little bit of scuff. Yeah, there's always scuff. Yeah, I do have a compressor on my audio interface, and I don't know how to use it. I need to. It's trial and error with me, because I really don't know how to use this stuff. The intro music will stay with you for hours. I love it. It is. It will. It does sound off. What sounds off? But so the sound could use some work. Yes, I know. I need to fix that. I will fix that in time. I just want you guys to know that this is an update in the making. So I'll be fixing that and reworking and like changing the settings a lot in the next streams, weeks, months even, maybe. Hopefully not. You can tell when you turn away from the mic. Oh, that might be true, because the microphone is by my side and not in front of me. What if I place it a little bit more in front of me, maybe? I just can't have it in, like, exactly in front of me because of my tracking. I have trouble hearing if mics are off, unless they are really off. Yeah, me too. I have trouble hearing, period. But I don't really see the difference when there are different. When the difference is too faint, it's too slight, I can't really notice the difference. Big difference? Okay, this sounds better already. That's I only like moved my microphone maybe 2 centimeters, a little bit more towards the front of me. But like I said, I really need to, let me change a little bit further. I really need to be sure it won't be in front of my track. Now it's really bad. I was messing with it like now. Okay. What about now? Now should be okay. Hopefully. Turn it into a radio host. Yes, now? Okay.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Yay, I'm free. God damn it, Vivi. God damn it, Vivi. Only because it's on sale, right? Did you see that? I put it on sale. But I can't fix my microphone settings if you guys mute me. Put the microphone in front of the screen so you can blame it on your skill issues. No, I blame it on my control settings or my mouse sensibility. I don't need it. Oh, my new keyboard is gonna take some getting used to. Oh, yeah, new keyboards. Yeah, I've been thinking about upgrading mine because it did like it's sometimes it doesn't work well. There is something strange with this keyboard, but I don't know if I should choose a different type of keyboard or if I should go for the same type that I have right now, because I have a cheap one that it's fairly quiet, and I've never used those fancy ones. I don't know. Hi, Stars! Hello, welcome! I'm 14 minutes late to the app and someone stopped it already. I have barely started it. You should not have said it's on sale. It's fine. It has a cooldown. It's fine. The keys are very stiff, but it's just so I can watch stuff on my TV and type. Oh, so it requires more strength? That's not that great though. Oh, 5% of discount. Yeah, it's a lot. Never seen a discount this big before. Not here. But yeah, I keep missing letters because it doesn't press enough. Yeah, you have to train your fingers to be stronger. You have to make your fingers exercise so you can actually use your keyboard. But yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of changing my keyboard because of that. I want it to be comfortable for me and not that loud. And it's very difficult. Like when I was in Japan, I did try a bunch of different keyboards and see which ones I felt they were nice to type on or not, because here it's very, very rarely you have keyboards that you can actually try it on. You usually will end up ordering it online. The issue with ordering it online is that I have no idea how like heavy are the keys, how quiet it is, and things like that. So it's hard. It's hard. Mine is bigger. Oh my! Imagine someone redeeming it while it's on cooldown and it going off a random moment later into the stream. Yeah, that's what I kind of, yeah. That's always my fear. That's always my fear, that somebody is going to redeem it in a very, very, very bad time. I have prepared to talk about Japan today. Since I started separating and organizing my pictures and videos since yesterday, I was not able to go through it all, and I kind of underestimated how many I had. So I have a little bit more than a third. And also I feel like it might be more than enough for a stream. I'm a little bit afraid that it will take longer than 3 hours to go through those. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be the one to experiment with that. Oh, no. Hi, Meep. Hello, Meep. How are you doing? How's our favorite Mahou shoujo? Oh, I don't know how she is. You tell me. Okay, let's go for the thingy that I prepared. You guys have no idea. It is like, since I have videos and pictures, it was a struggle to prepare everything because OBS does not help. So I am starting from the start, from the very beginning. That means from Brazil. I'm so hungry. I'm so sorry. There will be so much food because I did take a lot of pictures of all the foods that I tasted. Lulu rave time, yeah. I love chromatic aberration so much. Whoever you're talking about can't speak for you. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm waiting while I watch. I hope it's something very, very tasty, Vivi. Don't eat all the hungry folk. I'm sorry. Thank you for the glasses. So, I managed to get free entries for VIP lounges that I only used on my way there and not on my way back because on my way back things were a little bit more hectic. So I got to use it twice for two different VIP lounges. Thank you for the look. Right. Thank you for coming. We have combo. Yeah, you can combo a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like this. The demons are going to be lurking. Okay, okay, go get food since you are hungry. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. You can, yeah, you can combo so many things here. Okay. So I wanted to share all the difference in foods in regards to liquid Lulu, yeah. In regards to the VIP lounges, because it's usually a free all you can eat buffet. You can have anything you want. So the first one was in Brazil. Thank you, Azil. Thank you for the stretch. And welcome. The first one was in Brazil. The first one was, oh my god, yeah, the issue is with putting my microphone in front of me is that I keep bumping it a lot. Okay. So the first one was very, 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 very good. Very good. It was very tasty and it did have a, hi Izzy, welcome. It did have a bunch of stuff that I was like, really? For free? Oh, I can take? Yeah. So I took a few pictures, especially of the buffet they had, but you could even order drinks, either like thank you for the hydrate, either either alcoholic or non-alcoholic drinks, and I'm not crazy. I didn't take anything alcoholic. I'm made of metal and I wanna eat now, goddammit. So yeah, this was only like the salad part. They had some sandwiches. Hi, blank named user. Though has been invaded by the blanket. Okay. Hi, blank. Thank you. How are you doing?
He's just standing there.
Yeah,
Menacingly!
no, indeed. It was very tasty. Even the salads were a very good pick because there was a few like grains options like chickpeas and lentils and things that I really, really like. So it was very, very tasty. This is my first plate. So I did take a little bit of salad, like I said, grains, because and lettuce and tomatoes, because since it was going to be a very, very long trip, I didn't want to like have an upset stomach or anything. So I tried to be healthy. So I got a quiche, I got a salad and a mini hamburger. That was cold. That was not that great. You were watching some guy melt salt. Can you melt salt? Oh, that was my first try. I did have to. I had to take a picture of it. You know those. I don't know if you guys have those where you live, but those little cups of water, plastic cups of water, instead of a little a pet bottle of water, they give you a cup of water instead. And you have to take the foil off. And there is a little bit of something for you to hold to, so you can take the whole thing off. And I ended up failing miserably. And yeah, it turned away. And but I did manage to open it eventually. Packaged water in a cup. Yeah, it is a mini plastic cup. Instead of a bottle, it's less water, actually. So yeah, that's what I had. You can melt salt. Does it need to be like in a very, very high temperature? So I took, this is my second plate. I think it was some chicken with something else. I think it was orange chicken with something else. It was brigadeiros, Brazilian brigadeiros, which is a treat that is similar to fudge, chocolate fudge, and a mini blueberry muffin. And another plate, because yes, I kept getting stuff. We had popcorn, sweet popcorn. We had a macaron, like a blueberry macaron for free. They had it like you can take as many as you want. I did take a few. Chocolate cake, cheese bread, Brazilian cheese bread, and again the muffin, because I did put one of those muffins in my purse and brought it on the plane with me. I once bought a drink like this, squished it too hard while removing the lid, and it exploded. Oh my god, that is somehow worse than what I did. Sounded a bit muffled again. Did I look somewhere else? No, I don't think I even hmm. I'm sorry, I really don't know why. Okay. Definitely not as good when you talk away from the mic. Maybe I'm looking away from the mic. Like now I'm looking away, definitely away from the mic. And now I'm looking towards, no, now I'm looking towards the front and now towards my left. Don't know you are all wavy at the moment, but you still can see me turning. Lulu is staring at us from beneath the pond. Yeah, I'm at the bottom. It just appeared randomly and disappeared again. No difference? Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's something else. But now there was no difference. Okay, I'm going to try to find out. It's still understandable though, but it's just so you know. Okay, you do not recognize the bodies in the water. There are no bodies in the water. Okay, I did make some videos of everything just so I could show you guys. Like, this is the salads part of the buffet. And we also had like desserts. So we had chocolate cake and Brazilian brigadeiros, as I said, fruit. I don't know why. And this was the savory part. Like you could see the mini here, the mini hamburgers that were cold. Unfortunately, everything was inside pans. So yeah, but the thing that I got, that chicken thing, was inside of one of those very little pans like this. The scuff, yeah, there's always scuff. Now it's bad, really. She's getting muffled. I feel like it might be my OBS though. It's probably the audio track from the video. Accidental overlay. Did you guys hear anything from the video? Because I could not hear anything. she sometimes submerges into the water. Oh no, why is Lulu distorting like water? My voice is also distorting apparently. I heard video a bit. Okay, you guys can hear the video though. That is good though. She's drowning and can call for help. Okay. That's another one. Like this was all like the salad part, and then there was a space for you to make sandwiches, and there is a fridge with beverages that you could take. That's not even all. That's just a little bit of it. Hello, I'm on the radar. Drown Lulu redeem. It kind of is, yeah. Is this? No, this is already Tokyo. Blue, blue, blue. Blue, 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 blue. Glip, 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 glip. Audio track from the video is sometimes choppy, but the existing Lulu Dio is now good. Lulu Dio. Lulu Audio. End of status report. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the status report. Okay. Next. Oh, more. Because those macarons were very, very, very tasty. I really liked it. So this is airplane food. This was my first airplane meal. Airplane food is not great. It's not that the airplane food is not great. Is because you are in a different atmosphere. It kind of changes how you can taste stuff. You don't taste stuff that well. So they do need to make everything way saltier and way sweeter so you can actually taste it. And even then, you can't really taste that much. So yeah, I don't think I had a meal that I could take that I could say it was good. Nothing was actually good, but it was okay. It was enough, I would say. Lulu broke into a high school at the school lunch. Holy crap, so much food. It was a lot though. It was a lot. I forgot about the BGM though. Now we have BGM. I'm so sorry. We are just here in silence. I am Water Lulu, Brazilian Duolingo. That would be... eu sou a Lulu aquática. Maybe. Because the direct translation, like it would be like eu sou a Lulu água, but it doesn't work in Brazilian Portuguese. So eu sou a Lulu aquática would work better, I think. Hey guys, so what's the deal with the airline food? Am I right? Yeah, it was a lot though. Every single meal had way too much stuff. But you didn't need to eat it all, of course. You could like just send it back. But there was usually 2 meals because it was a very, very long travel. So there was usually 2 meals and sometimes a snack. Lulu d'água. That is a better one, Vivi. Thank you. Lulu d'água. You're yapping enough for no silence anyway. Oh my god. But still, isn't it kind of awkward when I'm just yapping in silence? I feel like my redeem broke. I feel like it's been more than 5 minutes that I'm wavy. I'm watery. I'm melting. When I flew to a summer camp, the only thing we were given is like 150 grams of salad with some chicken bits. But it was a 4-hour flight though. Not nearly as long. Yeah, then it's fine-ish, I would say. Yeah. We also don't get, like, if it's a domestic flight, we don't get anything. But this was a, like, 10-hour-ish, 10 plus hours flight. So we needed meals. There was no other way. Even though I did had a muffin that I snuck. but we needed meals, and at least we got okra. Like, I remember that this chicken did not, like, I didn't really like the flavor of it, like the seasoning. I don't know what they used. It was not great, but at least I had okra. That's something. Just meant I haven't seen this much food ever. Yeah, on a plane. Yeah. I was surprised too. It is a lot. You can't like eat everything all at once. If you want, you could like keep something for a later snack, but it was not even that was needed, honestly. I tried to do that first, and then I was like, no, I'm not. I have no use for this anymore, because they do bring food afterwards, and it was at least 2 meals per flight that I took. So you really didn't need it. Oh, yeah. There was only one anime that I could find on the flight thingy where you watch stuff. And this one anime was Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. I watched one episode until I noticed it was a little bit too ecchi to watch it on the plane, and then I didn't watch it anymore because there were some parts that was like, I hope nobody is looking at my screen right now, and you can totally see each other's screens. Like, you can totally see other people's screens, and there is coward. No, I'm not a coward. Hey. There were kids around. One thing that I noticed, and I didn't know it was a thing, you can see a bunch of people watching the same thing on the plane. And people that are not related, they are not together. But it's something like you see somebody watching a movie and you are like, oh, that's right, I could watch that movie. And then that person starts watching that movie, and then another person starts watching that movie, and suddenly there are like 3 people watching the same movie around you. I wonder how good the language is. The language? I watched it in Japanese with English subtitles. The Russian of the manga is very Google Translate level, really. Oh my god. Oh, you're talking about the Russian? Oh, I have no idea. I think I did not notice like, oh, it sounds weird or wrong, but also I don't know Russian, so. Hi, Leander Wieland. That's a very, very unusual tidbit. I'm not reading it out though. Everything that I know. I'm bored. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I hope you find people that also really like to know how the universe could collapse and cease to exist. Holy wall of text. Yeah. Hello, welcome. We are talking about my trip to Japan, and I need to fix myself. I can't be watery this whole stream. Just give me a little, like a moment to not be watery anymore. Where is it? Here. I don't have a key combination. Let's make one. Here. Okay. Like this. Oh no, it does do 2 things. Those 2 then. Oh no! No! I've used up all my keys now. Oh my god, maybe those? I'm free. Okay, I'm free now. What the hell? Actually, there are only 4 kinds of finality, as told according to Honkai Star Rail faction. Comes to stream with physics lore, refuses to elaborate. Yeah. I can't elaborate. To elaborate, the heat death of the universe is the energy that exists spreading equally, therefore everything that radiates energy will someday stop existing in the forms of stars and stuff, instead of just existing in space-time, because as the first law of thermodynamics states, energy cannot be destroyed or created, but it can change its form. That is true. Solidified Lulu. Yes, I'm solid Lulu now. I almost thought of a joke, and I'm not doing the joke. Never mind. Okay, I watched one episode of anime on the plane. Yay! I didn't watch much on the plane. I ended up watching YouTube videos and doing stuff. One of the things that I did on the plane was memorize how I would get out of the airport to the place where my hotel was on, and how I would get out of the station and walk towards my hotel. So I memorized the direction from the station to the hotel, especially. Solid Lulu, that's how they call it these days. Yeah. It's not hard Lulu, it's solid Lulu. I love the end state of the universe after heat death. To simplify, just a bunch of iron balls. Oh, that is very Lulu coded, I guess. We got balls, guys. It all comes back to balls. There's no way. The universe will be only balls someday. That was another meal that I got. I don't remember which one was which. Like, which was breakfast, which was lunch, which was dinner. I don't remember anymore. That was, I think it was a burrito or something, like a wrapped tortilla. And was it savory though? I feel like this was something that was sweet. I think this was breakfast, because yeah, this looks like breakfast. I think this was breakfast, and the tortilla was sweet, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have the menu here? I did take pictures of the menu. I could check it. Might be able to find it quick. Oh, I might have found it. Yeah, oat and banana tortilla. That was, I think, the best meal I had. It was oat and banana tortilla served with vanilla sauce, dulce de leche, and granola. That was good. That was good. It was sweet. This tortilla is sweet. Unidentified food item, yeah. That's just one of them elaborated. Should I do the other two though? Use Discord for this. Maybe you guys can talk about it. Got to go? Have a good stream, peeps. Okay, Grain, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for dropping by. This was on the second VIP lounge that I managed to get into. And again, free food. That was a buffet. It was much, like the buffet was much smaller, and there were many, less options, but it was way more interesting in regards to like most things that were there I have never tried before. I have no idea what's there, honestly. Like, what's the seasoning and stuff. I did, like, it was in Dubai, so it was food from that place, and I had never tried it before, so I tried to get a little bit of each, so I could try a bunch. I remember there was one that I really liked. If I'm not mistaken, this rice on top was very, very spicy, and I think the mushrooms were very, very good. Being a VIP all around, I see. Yeah, and for free. I managed to get, like, I made sure I would have entries to the VIP lounges for free enough, so I could at least eat on my layovers and not have to pay the absurd amounts that they ask for a mere sandwich at an airport. So yeah. And also what they had on this VIP lounge, do you see like right on the upper right corner, kind of corner, not really a corner, they had those chips, and you could take as much as you'd like. And those were really good, really good. And of course I also got some sweets, because why not? Those were very good. The sweets were amazing, and a little bit of salad, of course. But the sweets were very good, especially one of those chocolate ones on the top. Oh, and this pecans one, you can see that it is kind of a pecan pie, this round one. This one was amazing. Filling all her bags. No, I didn't take anything from this one, because by then I had already
sub.
Oh, hi Fu! Thank you for the 3 months. Oh my god, thank you, hi Fu. Hello, welcome. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, this little pecan pie was amazing. It was so good. But I didn't take it to the plane again, because I kind of found out how this was not really the way to go, because they already give so much food on the plane, so I was not taking anymore.
Rockle said, "Okay, I ate twice in the last hour. I am ready to continue listening to you. For now."
Okay, good for you. And why are there 2 of you? I heard you twice. Remember when I didn't have... When I didn't have, like, the streamer bot was not working? Did you guys hear it twice too, or was it only me? I see something like dried banana chips, but I'm on mobile, so screen small. It's not. It's potato chips. It was. We only heard once, at least on our side. Oh, so that's fine. That's fine then. It's fine. I can deal with hearing it twice. More airplane food. This was smashed potatoes and spinach. And I don't remember what this patty was. I think it was potato.
ET said, Echo.
Mine? There's something wrong, because I didn't change anything. Probably one of the outputs is duplicated to desktop audio or monitored. Yeah, but I don't care. If I'm the only one hearing it twice, it's fine. Then it's fine. No, sorry, it's just a stupid joke. Okay, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think this was breakfast, because we have fruit. Astaroth, let me just make sure you can use TTS, because only the people that I put as a regular can use TTS without redeeming anything. So yeah, now I think, wait, let me save it. I think now we can use TTS. Let me just check if there's someone else that I should make as a regular, and that is still not one. I don't think so. Okay. Sorry, it's okay. Just the timing confused me. Oh, I took this picture because you have a few cameras over the plane, like on the plane, that makes so you can watch your flight in real time. There was one camera at the tail of the plane, like directed to the front of it, and this was the one. There was one camera at the front of the plane, and there was one camera below the plane, under the plane, facing down. So you could watch like where you were going, where you were like passing through. It was very fun to do that. And I took this picture because it was so beautiful. Like the plane was going in the direction of the like rising sun and stuff, and the colors were very, very pretty. It's a very badly taken picture, but come on, it is a good picture. It was very cinematic. And it was very fun. And as you can see, outside temperature was minus 52 degrees. It is insane. It's like minus 60 for most of the flight. If you think about it a little bit, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm so glad there is heating and isolation in this plane. Don't want to derail the yaps too much with details now. Okay. I vow on my dynasty's eons of honor, I shall not abuse TTS. Okay, thank you. Insert how to train your dragon team? I don't think I have watched this movie, so maybe I don't know the meme. Sorry. The average temps in northern Siberia. Yeah, kind of, right? Right? But it was kind of crazy. Think about it. I've never got out of Brazil, so it's crazy to really see that, oh, outside temperature, like outside my window is minus 60? It's insane. You have to watch it. Yeah, probably. I have missed so many because I don't really watch those types of animations that much, so I missed so many. People watched it like 1,000 of animes, but don't know what is Kung Fu Panda, Cars, or How to Train Your Dragon movies. I have watched Cars 1. That's the only one. It may look dated a bit, but it's so good. Okay. Yeah, I should watch it. Okay. Another meal. Was it okra? I think this is okra again. But this was already like Japanese style. This was Japanese style of meal. So we had, I think it was okra, but we had also fish and like a soy-based sauce and stuff. Again, not great. It was airplane food, really. It made, yes, Rocco, the 3 best franchises. Not Cars, right? Not Cars. Kung Fu Panda deserves watch along, not gonna lie. Really? Maybe. I have not watched it. I watch it after I install my anime to watch. I finish my anime to watch list. Then you are never watching it. A box of Jacobs? Oops, let me go back. A box. It is, I think it's cheese. If I'm not mistaken, that was cheese? Oh no, it's crackers. It's crackers. Jacob's crackers. I don't know this. We don't have this here. So I kind of don't know. And do you see this square right at the left side of this Jacob's one? There is this 10 color square. This was chocolate. And this was bad. They always served it, and they usually would take it. But goddamn it, that was a very, very bad chocolate. Very bad chocolate. That's the point. What's wrong with Cars? Cars was not a good movie. Was it? I don't remember it being that good. Jacob's crackers? Yeah, it is crackers. And after that, I was in Japan. I was able to take the train to the station that was nearest my hotel, and I memorized the route from the station to the hotel, so I did not need Google Maps. I used my flight for something. So I was very happy to not need Google Maps. So I got to the hotel. I'm befuddled. Our childhood was just demolished. No! I don't remember it being so good though. I remember that I watched it, I think at the theaters. profoundly shaken even. No! I mean, I understand possible hate over cars too, but no. I really don't remember it being good. I'm so sorry. And that was my first meal in Japan at Yoshinoya, which is a kind of fast food thing. Oh my god. It was, I have notes, okay? I'm looking at my notes just so I don't forget things. It was an 8-minute walk from the station to my hotel. The hotel was very, very nice. This was Tokyo still. I was still in Tokyo. So since I got there fairly late, it was night already, I really wanted to get some dinner. So I went just to walk around the hotel and find somewhere where I could get dinner. And I was still a little bit like, I just got to Japan. I didn't want like to go to a place that I didn't know if it was going to be good or not. So I ended up finding the Yoshinoya. And Yoshinoya is a chain that I have heard before. So I ended up deciding to have dinner there because it was a little bit quote-unquote safer. You just didn't get it? Maybe. Cars 1 is great, okay. Notes, food, drink, food. Yeah. You forgot food and a lot of food. Yeah. What's on a bigger plate? So, this was Yoshinoya is a chain that their specialty is those plates of rice with very, very fine chopped meat on top of it. So it's rice and meat. And I got the yuzu one, if I'm not mistaken. That was amazing. Yuzu, if I'm not mistaken, this is they make not a sauce, but it's more of something to use it as a sort of a spice. It is made of how do you say it in English? Let me look it up real quick. Turnip, I guess? I think it was yuzu. And they also use, I think, lemons or limes. Lemons, I think. In poorly translated anime. Yeah, and of course, spring onions, and I don't remember what this other thing was. So you would put this on top of the plate and eat it all together. And yes, there were onions on this plate, and I was able to eat it. Ha! Because it was tasty. It was very, very tasty. I'm very, very picky with meats, and like everything that is not meat, that is even a little bit of fat or a tendon or anything that is not actual meat. I'm very, very picky and I don't eat it usually. I can't eat it. But this plate even though there was a bunch of fat mixed in the meat, I was able to eat it very, very well. I was glad. It was very good. Very good. Especially the seasoning. Like, oh my god. It was just so tasty, so tasty. And I'm so sad that I didn't get to go to Yoshinoya more than once. I only went there this first time that I was there and not anymore. Because it was very good. Very, very good. For like a quote-unquote fast food chain, it was very good. Quite a filling meal that was. It should be after almost 2 days traveling there. It looks tasty. It was, and it was all rice under this meat. Okay, all rice. It was very, very good. Was it yuzu? Am I wrong? Was it? Let me. Yoshinoya. . Let me just check very quickly Yoshinoya's menu. Oh, this is the American menu though. Not this one. Yeah, the Japanese one. Oh, and at this place and in a bunch of other places, you could order through a tablet. There was a tablet on each table, and you should order it from the tablet. Another thing was I had no idea how to order, and it was not like an issue with not knowing Japanese. It was an issue with not knowing the procedures to order. So there was a tablet to order. Okay, I ordered it. And then, are they going to give me on my table? Are they going to carry it over to my table? Or do I have to come and get it? And when do I have to come and get it? When it's going to be ready? How do I know it's going to be ready? There was no signs. And this was 2 floors place. I was on the top floor, so I didn't know if I should go down because there were 2 kitchens. On one of the second floor, one on the ground floor. So I didn't know what to do, honestly. So I had to ask the poor person that was in the kitchen and was trying their best to understand me because they clearly did not understand English. So, but eventually I got it right. So you order using the tablet and you can just go over to the kitchen and grab your meal because it is quick, it is fast. It's ready like this. It's ready so fast.
Heads up everybody, ads might be rolling in 1 minute. We'll go to the Be Right Back screen and we'll be back when ads are over. This way nobody misses anything.
Thank you, Mahoberts. It was ponzu. It was ponzu, not yuzu. Ponzu. Ponzu is... Okay, let me grab it from... So I don't say something wrong again. Oh, it's made from soy sauce, vinegar, citrus juice, sugar, and mirin. Oh, there is no. What did I say that there was? There is no turnip though. I thought there was turnip. I think on my this white stuff near the spring onions, I think it's turnip. Let me check my... Because the one that I got was this one. Beef bowl with ponzu and coarsed grated radish. Oh, I'm sorry. It was not turnip. It was radish. So it's the beef bowl with ponzu and coarsely grated radish. This one was the one that I got. This one is this one that you are seeing. Just like Lulupon. I'm at the risk of iron deficiency and anemia because I can't eat red meat, so I'm learning to make things out of chicken. I don't eat red meat anymore too. I got rid of all my because it's by choice. I don't eat pork. I don't eat red meats. I rarely eat red meats actually. Sometimes I get a hamburger, and I eat very little chicken and fish. But on Japan I didn't care about it because it would be kind of a hassle. So I decided to try everything. But normally I don't. Okay, ads are here. I'll be right back.
We're talking about Dead Demons. So in Dead Demons story, a lot of the aliens just appeared out of nowhere one day, and when that happened, lots of people have died, but they are kind of okayish now. Their spaceship is right above Tokyo, but other than that, they are not doing much. But sometimes a piece of the spaceship falls, and it can fall over area and kill a bunch of people. But they still have to go to school. They are still working. They still have to try to be hopeful for the future. and it's so interesting. I love that the demon so much. You guys have no idea. And bask in this beautiful collage of all the games I want to play. So those are the games I want to play someday on stream. I want to play puzzle games a lot, like Puyo Puyo, like Mini Motorways is a game I want to play on Steam. Pego is such a good game. I want to play on stream. I want to play Katamari. I love Katamari so much. One is from 2019 and the other one is from 2020. So this is the older one, this is the newer one. And you can see the change of color of the fabric. You can also see a bunch of changes in like how they make the hands, for instance, or the tip of the ears. There are a bunch of changes, and this one is just like glued in, and this one is embroidery, which is cool as hell. And both has the embroidery have the embroidery here, but this one, okay, let me show you a secret that I just found out. He's wearing a tie and a shirt. You can see that he's wearing a dress shirt inside with a tie. This is so cute. Like, you can't even... I don't think I can even open it. It's sewed in. But it is there. The detail is there. I was just browsing Amazon and looking for things that would be good to buy. And I found her. And then I was like, yes. I just immediately bought her. Immediately. And I did not regret it. Not even a little bit.
Oops. Yay! We're back. Okay. I found my notes. Yoshinoya is a gyudon place. I forgot the name of the dish. This is gyudon, which is a dish where is gyu or meat, beef usually, over rice. So, and like this meat is very much the type of beef that you just do it at home with onions usually. But the UI is so much better because it is so thin, so you don't really feel, because I don't like I said, I'm very picky, so I don't really eat the fat part of the meat, and I was able to eat this no problem because it was so thin, and it was very tasty, very good. There are no like bad textures because of it. Pon is short for ponkotsu, meaning something like clumsy. Oh yeah, yeah, that's me. Oh, Sarah, about the iron deficiency. Yay, me too. I'm taking meds for it now. Hi Claude, hello, welcome. You hungry? Yeah, join the club. We'll be seeing so many pictures of food. New term learned. Yeah. Gyudon, short for gyudon body. Donbori is the name of the bowl. Oh, okay. It's always like meat over rice, right? But yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And this is a fucking fast food chain. I even posted on the Discord server the exact dish that I ordered. We are an hour and we literally only have seen food so far. This is day half. This is not even day one. This is day half. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue then. Oh, this... Can I... No, I won't be able to. Okay, you guys can move your head a little bit, right? This is seaweed and sesame onigiri. It's a very plain onigiri that I got, so I would not be hungry if I was hungry at the hotel room, and I ended up eating it, I think, before sleeping or after waking up. I got this at the konbini, the first onigiri. It was tasty, it was good. It was very plain, but good. Nope, tsunadon is fried tofu over rice. Oh, this one I did not try. That's a good idea. That sounds tasty. It's like bowl of rice plus topping. It usually is meat, but sometimes it's something different, okay? It is like a plate of foxes, if you're being exactly literal. It's because according to myth, kitsunes love fried tofu. Oh! Okay. That explains a lot. Because of that type of fried tofu that is kind of a shell for sushi, that also has a name that reminds of kitsunes or foxes. Let me just make sure I'm not skipping any videos that I should be showing you guys. No, it's fine. Okay. That was like half day one or night one. And this was the second day. I was in Ueno for the first 2 nights. So this was my first full day in Japan. And I don't know if you guys can see what I took the picture of, but I was very, very close to the official Tenga shop. Where is my thingy? Can I make it closer so you guys can see? Yeah, maybe. There you go. Can you guys see the Tenga shop? Yep, I always offer your local kitsune some fried tofu for their favor, okay? That explains a lot, Lulu said, as if there was some devastating discovery she made. No, it's just because I remember the fried tofu dishes, and for instance, because of Silent Hill F2. 1 hour of discussing food has passed. We are in the middle of the first day, not the middle still. 29.5 days ahead, yeah. Oh my god. And after the food, she immediately goes to this, yeah. So, I was very close to the official Tenga shop. I did not get in though. I should have, but I did not. I'm lost in the signs. It's so cool. It's here, can you see? Like there. Tenga shop. Okay, next. Okay, next is the... No! Here. I need to make it smaller so you guys can see. Next is... There was a little... In when we have a few... It's not a park, squares. There was a little square, and Ueno Park, and then a shrine, and then Ueno Zoo, and then another path that was actually a bunch of like street food, and it was like a fair. And this was on the first, like, it was on the square that was very, very close to the station, and there was this Christmas fair going on. And I thought, okay, Japanese Christmas fair. I have never been to one, and I've always heard about them. I've always like seen videos about those. So let's see. This was a scam. This was so much a scam. This was so much a scam. And the food was very, very Western coded. And as far as I noticed, Japanese Christmas fairs are mostly like Germanic. They try to get more like Germanic things and foods and inspirations. So, but this was a scam. The food was not great, it was expensive, and it was not worth. There was this one path very near this place that had actually authentic Japanese food, and it was amazing. Best odango of my life. But this one was not it. Can I ask a question, of course? No, there is no democracy. Managed democracy. No, of course you can ask. So we had a bunch of sausages for some reason. Like I said, it is very Germanic coded, kind of. And like there were tables, shared tables, and a snowman, and a Christmas tree. And if I'm not mistaken, do you see this car? This little baby car? If I'm not mistaken, it was not for a baby, it was for like 3 dogs. If there is one thing that you guys that we see a lot in Japan is those baby strollers, but not for babies, for dogs. It's so cute. It is so cute. It is amazing. Have you encountered any weird Japanese to English translations, like the chicken rude and unreasonable, or jerk chicken dish translated from Chinese? Not that I can remember, not really. Nothing that egregious. Germanic countries might be famous for Christmas fairs, I think. Yeah, I think so. From the tenka to the sausages text. It's still the same subject, so it's fine, right? So this is what I got at that fair. It was octopus, fried octopus with... I didn't even know that there was going to be fries. I thought it was only fried octopus, and they gave me fries. It was not nice at all. Like, the oil was clearly being reutilized for days. It was not great, not great. Great. Lulu show off sausages she encountered in Japan. And this was the hot chocolate that they offered. And as you can see, the color, this is not the color of a good hot chocolate. This is way, 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 way too light. So it was not great. And this was where I got that cup, because they would sell you the cup with the first order of beverages, and you could ask for a refill and pay for the refill if you wanted. I did not. So there was a shrine very, very near that place. Yeah, the shrine and Ueno Zoo is almost even connected. It was very, very close one from each other. So I took some pictures there. Those stairs go to Ueno Park, and you can see all those green cones are for Ueno Zoo. Ueno Zoo is there, and on the left of Ueno Zoo, like if you go straight through this this passageway, this oh my god, what's the name of the thing? The stripes that you use to cross the street, crossway. Oh my god, okay. If you go straight through the crossway, you go to that shrine. You'll find that shrine, and you can see some cute doggos here that were very well dressed. So many doggos, and like I said, the doggos strollers, and always well dressed. There were so few doggos that were actually naked. Most of them were very well dressed, which makes sense because it was winter after all. Dapper doggies, yeah. Very, very well dressed doggos. So there is Ueno Zoo, and to this side would be Ueno Shrine. It's not Ueno Shrine, I don't remember the name of the shrine. There was a shrine or temple, not sure. There, you can see the shrine now. So that way was the shrine, and this way was Ueno Zoo. And somebody has a Yoshi here? Wait. I wish there was a better way to... Can you see the guy holding a Yoshi? I think it's a Yoshi or something like that. Waiting to cross the street. Shrine didn't have food, so Lulu doesn't remember anything of it. Yeah. kind of. Almost. Okay, let me make it smaller again so I can show you the whole picture. Is it a child in a Yoshi cap? Oh, maybe that's a child. Yeah, I thought the guy was holding a Yoshi plushie or something. Maybe, yeah, that's a child wearing a Yoshi cap. That makes so much more sense. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. There was this place. This was kind of like, imagine a river crossing right by the side of Ueno Zoo, but it was not really a river. I think those plants were, might have been a river. Maybe those plants were aquatic, but there was an island at the middle and some trees on those islands, on this island, and a bunch of crows. It was very strange, but very unique. I really like that. Child captured. Yeah, this was it. Like, there was a bunch of trees and a bunch of crows. Let me loop it so you guys can see it better. I don't know if it was just very, very strange, but very unique. Is this from? No, this is another thing. Yeah. Very strange, but very unique. I have more pictures of that thing that I don't know what it is. Like, again, I live in a country that doesn't even have crows. I don't know. So, this is, again, the shrine. And there was this thing with a snake, I think. And you can see the vegetation behind, because there was like a little, like, this is in the middle of that quote-unquote river that is not a river. And again, I took a bunch of pictures because it's so unique. And on that tree, I don't know if you guys can see, there is a bunch of crows. A bunch of crows. One could even say a murder of crows. And you can see a plane flying by. Oh my god. If you look at the sky at any time, at any direction, there is always a plane flying by Tokyo. It is insane. Murder tree, yeah. Oh, that is one of the pandas. I went to Ueno Zoo to see the pandas. That's the biggest reason that I was there. And this was one of them. He was just chilling and eating some bamboo. Yeah, it was so cute seeing him like hold the bamboo and open it and like get it like separated in smaller strands so he could eat it. It was very, very cute. But there was a big line for each panda. This one, when I got there was a 10 minutes line, and when I got to the other panda, there was a 40 minutes line. But for some reason, there were so many students there, like with different school uniforms. So I don't know what was happening, but maybe there were more people than usual there. I know it knows Kung Fu, I just can't prove it yet. The train station I get home from is almost directly under the local airport's standard landing route. I enjoy taking photos of low-flying planes there. That is cool. That is very, very cool. Yeah, where I live doesn't, like, it's very rare that we see planes, like, flying by. So it's very unique to me to be in a city that at any moment there is, like, most of my pictures of the sky, there is a plane somewhere. It's insane. Oh, yeah, there is one annotation that I did about my stay at that hotel room. because it was one of the hotel rooms that you have to use a card to be able to go to your room. So you have to use your card and then push the button of the floor to your room. And every single time I would just tap my card and stand there like an idiot, thinking it was automatic. No. It's the same plane, just sneaking into every pick. Yeah, maybe, maybe. Oh, those were moles, I think, like those rats that live in tunnels. There was a whole part of the zoo that was for animals that lived in the dark or the night, so it was very dark for us, so we could see them, and they were mostly awake actually. Yeah, those do like moles, yeah. Mole rats from Fallout. And there were so many different animals like these ones. It's red because they are in the dark, I think. So that's the way you can see them. But they have very, very, very long snouts. And it was very crazy to me because we don't get those types of animals, at least on like the zoos that I've been. And I have not been to many zoos because I really don't like zoos. But it was very crazy to see animals that I didn't even remember existed, and they were so different from any other animals that I know. And they really, really had a very, very big variety of animals from all over the world. There was this big tree, a very interesting tree. I thought it was cool. Oh, there was a pagoda inside the zoo for some reason. The zoo was massive, massive. This is a very, very good place to like take a stroll and just walk around. They have various different like ambience for you to do that, and they're all different and unique. And it's other like, I know that zoo is not great for the animals, and I don't like that part, and I would wish they would treat the animals better or just don't have the animals there. But other than that, like for a visit, there is a very, very good zoo. There is a very good zoo. Like this was like the pagoda is behind me taking the picture. So this was the whole area before the pagoda. On that direction, there were more attractions of the zoo, more animals and stuff. And both to the right and the left, there were more places to go. It was just so beautiful with those trees, yellow trees, and the floor was all filled with leaves, yellow leaves. And there was some high school students, those girls you see on the left. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Those girls you see on the left, they had a camera on the table, and they were, I think they were taking pictures or trying to make a video or something. But it was very, very fun to see. Everything's covered in gold. Yeah, it's yellow leaves. I was very lucky because even though I went there during the winter, it looked like autumn. You know? Oops. It did look like autumn. Like the vegetation was very, very fall-like. It was very, very pretty. This is the polar bear. The polar bear looked in very bad shape. That was not nice. The polar bear really, really looked in very, very bad shape, and it looked like it was very upset. I think they closed the enclosure they could get in, and it looked like it was very upset. That was not great. But that's the polar bear part. And again, remember that kind of a river that I told you about with a tree full of crows. You could see it from the zoo like this. I don't know, it's just so unique to me and so interesting. I took so many pictures of it because it looks so interesting. Like those white trees full of crows. It looks so interesting. And I have no idea what type of vegetation is this, but it was a very, very big, quote-unquote, river full of this. There you go, more pictures of the crows. Oh, this is already not a zoo anymore. Yeah. So this was a shopping mall with... I just took a picture of one of those very, very, very fancy pet shops that they had with strollers for pets. This is a Junji Ito collaboration at a place that would sell. I think those were those types of fabric that you'd use either for bentos or for gift wrapping. So there was a collab with Junji Ito, so there were a bunch of different designs. Very interesting. It was just a random store. Oops, too big. And that was probably lunch that day. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. That stroller was nicer than most kids get. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It is insane how well they treat dogs. I'm very happy actually. It was very, very fun to see. So this was the first udon that I got there, and this was fried tofu. And I think on the other plate what I had was one of those fried tofu with rice sushi inside. And one of the things I don't remember what it was, but the long fried thingy is sweet potato, and it was so good. I remember the sweet potato was awesome. Honestly, udon, not that great. I don't know why. I didn't like it as much. Like, it even took me so long to start eating ramen because my experience with udon was not that great. But not that it was not that great, but I didn't think much of it. It was like, yeah, it's fine. But once I started eating ramen, oh my god, I could eat it every single day. It was so good. So freaking good. Yes, not arguing, dogs deserve the best. Yes, they do. Probably lots of money for that stroller, I assume. Yes, that was it looked like a very expensive store. That one. Not all of them, but this one looked like it was very expensive. I think... Was it a Parco? It might have been a Parco, this shopping mall. Might have been a Parco. Parco is a quote-unquote brand of shopping malls all over Japan, and they are usually more high-end. They have a bunch of different floors, as every shopping mall in Japan, because they are usually more vertical oriented. And it's usually like very, very fancy and rich shops, and one floor for otaku and geek things, and then fancy again. It's always like this. Yeah, it was after the zoo that we got to see... It was not a Christmas market, I think. It was more of a street fair or something like that. There was a bunch of different food stalls, and I got Mitarashi Dango that was insane. I don't know why I didn't take pictures of it. It was insane. It was so good. So good, so good. Oh yeah, this was at Parco, and everything was expensive. Everything was so expensive at Parco, but because Parco is, they do have a bunch of high-end stores. No, this is the second day. Let me show you. I did got this one. I think those videos are way too loud, especially considering that for a good part of them I'm speaking English. No, I'm speaking Portuguese because I was making them for my parents. So this was below where the trains pass, and this is the station. To this side is the station, and to that side there is a normal street. This was nearby, I think. Still in Ueno, if I'm not mistaken. And I know there was a Uniqlo there. Yeah. I think this was still in Ueno. And you can see there. Oops. You can see there is one of those Shotengai streets that are mostly for people to walk around the whole street. It was very fun. And I do have it on my notes that I went to Parco and I felt like I am so poor because everything was so expensive. And then I went to Uniqlo and I found out that I'm actually rich because Uniqlo is so cheap. So yeah, you just need to know where to buy stuff. I think this was the other day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the other day. This was breakfast on the other day, and I got my first egg sandal. It was amazing, very good. So this is one of the Japanese egg sandwiches that everybody talks about. It is very good, truly very good. This is I did take pictures of a few claw machines that I thought they were unique looking. So this one was for small blood packets and small blood syringes. This was the vampires one, I guess. And we could also get some very strong bears holding sausages? Question mark. And bunnies. Strong bunnies too. Oh, and Final Fantasy IX Cafe. Not great. This was the Vivi chocolate milk. Again, not great. Not really great. Not worth at all. And I think that's probably it in regards to Tokyo, because then I went to Nagoya, and this is Nagoya. They have things with blood types like astrology there, right? Yes. They connect blood types with personality types. So they say that A blood people have a type of personality, B blood people have a different type of personality, and so forth. This was the Denny's meal that I got, the omuraisu and corn soup, because the first corn soup that I got was at the zoo. It was amazing. Even though it was not supposed to be, I think, but it was very good, and it was the first corn soup of my life. Corn soup is not a thing here. So I got a corn soup at Denny's, and I got an omuraisu at Denny's, and it was very good. It was unexpectedly good, and we don't have Denny's here, so I didn't know how it was going to be. This other thing, I don't remember what it was. It was not a chicken nuggets. I don't remember what it was. The place that I stayed in Nagoya, the hotel, was very close to the station, but also very close to a bunch of Weibo stores. There was an Animate, there was a Melon Books, There was, I think, a Mandarake around, or something like that. There were so many, like, Weibo coded stores, a bunch of stores for trading card games. It was amazing. So, and this was the first Lek book that I found. Yeah, this is by Lek, which is an artist that I've been following since forever. And I was very happy to find a book of his there, an artwork book. Didn't get it though. And it was not that difficult to find Lek books. It was one of the easiest ones to find. They were everywhere. This was at Animate, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, this was also at Animate. If you want to smell like shonen boys, sure. So those are perfumes for different IPs like Windbreaker and Blue Lock, I think. Amazing artist and pretty famous, yeah, amazing. And you could also smell like other characters, like from Gundam Gigox, or like Miku or Len. Yeah, I just thought it was very, very unique. And that was the first merch I found of my Kamiyoshi. Didn't get it though. It was expensive for a clear file. How much it was? 600. Yeah, it was at the start of my trip, right? So I thought 600 was expensive. If it was at the end of my trip, I would have gotten it. For sure. But since it was very, very, very at the start, I still thought 600 was way too expensive. Got some like very, very you've seen those types of odangos in anime a billion times, right? So I got those on a kombini. They were good. They were fine. Nothing like the Tadashi Dango that I got, but they were fine. They were good. 600 does not sound that expensive for JP prices for that stuff for sure, but it's a clear file. Clear files should be kind of almost for free. I feel like. Oh, I really like the packaging of this one. It's candy. I didn't get it. Yeah. I took pictures of some manholes that were cute. And now I'm already in Osaka, so let me check if I have videos. I think this was... Yes, I forgot to show you guys this. This was at Shinjuku Station. So I just thought it was amazing to see Fate ads, and this, like, there were monitors everywhere. There were screens everywhere. And it's so like, yay, I'm in Japan. And I'm seeing all this. Hi, Soap, hello. That is Fate. Yes, that is Fate. Do I have more that is still from first time in Tokyo? Whee! I just got one for the train. What about this one? This one is in Osaka already. This is a sort of shopping mall. I think it's a Shotengai, actually. But it was kind of connected to the station. Everything's connected. Everything's connected. So, yeah. I just found it interesting to... I like just seeing how it is and stuff like that. I don't know why there were so many boxes in the middle of nowhere like this. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, there is a pet shop there, like Pet Paradise. And it was December, so there's Christmas stuff. Yeah. And they are big, those screens. Yeah, they are big. Very big. Do I have more? Oh, this store. I have pictures of it though. Let me show the video when I show the pictures. Let me just... Okay. So, this was my supermarket dinner in Osaka. There was, because I stayed at an Airbnb-ish, so I got some dinner to eat inside and breakfast too. So actually, those things, I think, especially those last ones, like the ones that are on the bottom, they lasted for like 2 days because they were not that great. But I got a few onigiris and I got sushi and I got some stuff to like eat there. And it was fine. It was fine. Not amazing, but fine. Oh, don't remember. Was it in Kobe? Maybe? Or Osaka? I don't remember. But this is one of those displays with fake food that you see everywhere. Every single restaurant or shop will have those. Not every single, but most, definitely most. So you can see like everything before you enter. So you know what you want to get and what you don't want to get. You know the size, know everything. This is very useful. I really like that. So this was a coffee shop that was Western coded. It was a sort of famous one. That's very cool. It is. Does it look similar to the actual food enough? Yes, it does. Or do they make it look better? Of course it is perfect. But it is very similar to the actual food. Like, this was the parfait I got, right? This was the parfait I got there. Very tasty. Very sweet. Ichigos. Strawberries. Very sweet strawberries. Even a little bit boring by being so sweet, because they don't have the tanginess that strawberries have it here. It's only sweet. It's only very mellow, but it was very tasty. Everything was very tasty. Yeah, it looks good. It is good. And you can see it here, like this, the strawberry. Oops, parfait. Let me make it big. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, you can see it here, the strawberry parfait. Like, of course it is perfect because it's not real food, but it is very similar to the real deal. Not always though. On that, like, the signs on that Christmas market, it was not the same as the food they would deliver. That one was not. Certainly not. But this, on most places it was. Most places it was very close to. Oh, this shop. Everything was so pretty. Everything was so pretty. I can't with things that are food. So this was a shop of like little collectibles, I guess. Shaped as food or food themed. So, for instance, you have those dinosaurs, like bread dinosaurs. They are so cute. And there's also a shark. It is so cute. So I got a video of that place too. It is amazing. Only got this very short video. Let me loop it. Everything was so freaking cute. It was expensive as hell. Like you can see it here. It was 1100 yen. One of those small cookies, I guess. So it was very expensive considering, but also it's probably handmade. So you can understand why it is expensive. It is kind of worth. I wish I had picked something up. I did not. must exist like a whole industry where they make those fake foods things. Probably, I imagine it is a whole industry. I know there are neighborhoods, like streets, that are full of stores that sell stuff either for to make fake foods or actual parts of the fake food, so you can make the one for your shop, your restaurant. There are also, I saw a bunch of stores that would sell fake foods, like small trinkets, either like keychains or magnets, and they would also have a workshop, so you could learn how to do it there. So yes, there is a whole industry around it. Kind of a model kit, yeah. But for fake foods. Oh my god, this is so big. Oh no. Was this? I think this was Kobe, if I'm not mistaken. This was just a very, very beautiful street. This was at the Chinese neighborhood in Kobe. It was amazing, because there were so many restaurants and shops and stuff like that. This was just one of those very small streets that would connect to bigger ones, and I just thought it was so cute. So the bigger streets were more like this. There were a bunch of food stalls everywhere, but honestly, most were selling the same things. And this one was one that was it was all potato. They would make everything of sweet potato, but everything was sweet, not savory. I thought it was savory at first, but everything is sweet. Like those potatoes on a stick, and those are fake ones, okay? Those are the miniature ones. Well, quote-unquote miniature. They are life-size, but those are the fake ones. They are glazed in caramel, like in sugar. So everything is sweet. I got creme brulee one, because Japanese people love creme brulee. You see things that are creme brulee flavored everywhere. And I got a creme brulee one, and honestly, it was sickly sweet. It was way too sweet. It was not great. Not worth the hype. And this was one of those places that had a big line, because I think it went viral somewhere and people were flocking there, and no, not my taste. I think everything was way too sweet. Way too sweet. It was a nice experience, but yeah. And this was Kobe. Do we have more things from
Onde tem um aquário. E tem gente
Yeah, this is also
rua.
Kobe.
Lá
I
em cima
think.
você consegue ver uma rodovia passando bem
Maybe.
alto. Aí aqui o negócio da Lego.
No,
que é
this
só pra
was
criança.
okay. No, not the time yet. Okay, this was Kobe. This was a small part of a bigger mall. Like, this was a very, very cute and small part with a bunch of different restaurants. You see above there is like a yellow building. It was a big mall there. And then, do you see like a passageway on the upper right corner in like white? It will go all the way over the street to a bigger shopping mall. It was immense, massive. It was very cool. Very cool place to eat. There were so many different restaurants, so many different shops. Like, for instance, this one was a Super Sentai one. There were a bunch of Super Sentai shops.
That's what she said.
They were massive. This is a matcha place that went viral quite a long time ago, I would say, because of those matcha tiramisu squares. So and it was on that shop. This was on the left part of the shop, the one that on the yellow building. So I tried going there. It was not viral anymore because there were no lines. It was very easy to go there. It was not even that expensive. It was fine-ish. So I got berries, matcha smoothie thingy, and the tiramisu. The tiramisu was alright, not great, but the berries thing was very, 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 very tasty. I loved it. And as a Brazilian, I obviously found Brazilian places. This is a barbecue place, apparently. I also found a place that would sell Danish things, like Denmark cheesecake. No idea what that is. I took the picture actually to show Clem. I think I did not send this one to her, maybe. So yeah, apparently this is a thing. I have no idea. I had never heard of Denmark cheesecake. I don't know if that's a thing only in Japan or everywhere. Okay, açaí is a Brazilian thing, right? So I had to take a picture because of that. But also because, can you see that dog? Like above the sign on the left corner, there is a dog. It looks so weird. It is so bad. I had to take a picture of it. Like, what's wrong with this Chewbacca looking thing? We do not... Clem, hello! Hi! I hope Denmark itself knows about Denmark cheesecake. Yeah, do. Looks like Chewbacca. Yeah, right? Hi, Clem. Hello, hello, hello. Might be a Shih Tzu. Yeah, Shih Tzus are cuter, though. Hi, Clem. I didn't know this was a thing. I have never heard of it. Maybe it's only a thing in Japan. I don't know. Denmark cheesecake, I guess. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? It looks like a Shih Tzu, but a Shih Tzu that has death in their eyes, right? It looks so weird. There is a void in their eyes. I don't know. Hi, sweet. This is my first time hearing it. Okay, so yeah, you can go... Next time you go to Japan, you can go to Kobe. Actually, Kobe is amazing. I really recommend. It's one of the best cities that I went to. Like, as a tourist, it is amazing. So you can go to Kobe and try Denmark cheesecakes. Most Shih Tzus have like basically black eyes. Yeah, but this is Shih Tzu. A lot of them do look like that. Yeah, they do look like that, but still, it is a bit cursed. I don't know. I just really like taking pictures of things that look cursed, especially like drawings. And yeah, you are going to see more. Flat facey-ish. Yes, they do have a flat nose. This is the Calbee shop. Calbee is a brand of chips. Those types of chips that come in a bag. They do have one shop in whole Japan that is situated in Kobe, in this shopping mall. That shop sells fresh chips. They make it there by order, and they are still a little bit like not hot but warm when you get it. So I got different flavors, and I got the two kinds of chips. One that looks like Ruffles, it is basically the same, and the other one, they do sell this type of chip in a package. Like, it is an industrial, like ultra processed thing. It's not fries, but it's way better. It's way better fresh. But yeah, never again, because there's no way. And that was the view. Actually, here I was sitting on the table that was towards this view. So that was the view of that. The other side of that shopping mall, on the yellow building. Because I think Kobe has a port. I'm not sure. But yeah, there were a few like ships and stuff. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, weird things that I found at a clothes store. We have Chihuahua. We have Boston. To here, maybe. And we have Brian. That's only Brian. I have no idea what they were thinking. It's just so random to me. Like, okay, Chihuahua makes sense. Boston. Maybe, like America, right? And Brian. Okay. The pug's name is Brian. I took a picture of this. Yeah, the spelling is great. I took a picture of this because every single time that I tried to go to the bathroom, I ended up in the one that had the least amount of stalls and the most amount of people. So there was always a line. Brian is 30% off. What a steal. Yeah, right? You could take him for 30% off. So, but and there was always, this is very, very useful. There was always a sign on the malls like, oh, okay, you have this amount of stalls in this floor, this amount of stalls in this other floor. So if you don't want to wait, oh my God, I really need to go. You know, like, okay, 6th floor has way more stalls than this one. Maybe there is less of a line there, you know? And this specific mall, there was a north part and a south part. This is not that rare in Japan. They do have like kind of 2 malls in one, kind of. It's very, very easy to get confused. It's very easy to get lost. But yeah, the one that I was in was the north part. At the 2nd floor, there is a little "You are here" sign in Japanese. So of course, I was the one that had the least amount of stalls. And I did take this picture because I was waiting in line and I got bored of waiting in line. Lulu getting lost? No way. Yeah, no way, right? No way. But I do think it's very helpful to have those types of signs on the bathrooms. Oh, I found a shop of hats and there were some very, very cute ones.
Heads up
Like
everybody,
these ones.
ads might be rolling in 1 minute. We'll go to the Be Right Back screen and we'll be back when ads are over. This way nobody misses anything.
Very cute hats. Especially this frog one. Not the sheep one is a little bit. Is that even a sheep? No, it's not a sheep. Is it a monkey? Is it a llama? But it looks like a cat sparrow balls, right? I'm not crazy, right? It does look like a cat sparrow balls, right? So yeah. Oh, no, not the counter. Ads are rolling soonish. I found a Granif. Granif is a brand that has made some very, very cool collabs with different IPs. And I knew they had a Yu Yu Hakusho one going on and an Octopath Traveler one going on. So one for me, one for my brother. But it is so expensive and I didn't really like the design, so I ended up not getting anything. But it's a very cool store. Like they do have some very, very cool and unique stuff. And a bunch of IPs. Everything is very cool. Nagasugiru Inu. It's so cute. And I really like the sheep saying like, hello. So this is the Octopath stuff. And you can say like behind it there is like a Yu Yu Hakusho jacket. And this was the Yu Yu Hakusho stuff. I didn't really like this collection. Like there was not one item that I would say, okay, I really want this one. And everything was so expensive. Okay, be right back.
No, I never had that PB&J. It's not really a thing here, so I was trying to learn
Oh,
what
really?
kind of TM you use for it. Yeah.
It's not a thing here either, but what? Hey. It's not a thing here either, but I do it sometimes because it's tasty, it's good. And we have have jam, we have peanut butter, so I have all the ingredients. Even though it's not a
I
common
think
thing.
PB&J is pretty good.
It's much more common, at least where I live, it's much more common to eat jam, bread with jam and cheese instead.
Jam and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, we do that here too.
Both
Yeah.
of the Americans react.
We also do jam and cheese
And
sometimes.
Americans put cheese on
Or
everything.
like butter and jam.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
butter and
yes.
jam.
Butter and jam too.
Butter and
yes.
jam's good.
Yes. I can be alone on my server. Like, I'll have fun with myself. Was it just like an offering?
Yeah, no, I could use
Did they just died instead of going there to fight?
5 tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up and she hates these things.
Oh, so the people being deployed,
Take a look.
they are volunteers.
Maybe later.
And the people going away are not.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
So you can volunteer at any age. But you can't choose when to go away like you are,
Excess of wine again. Thank
like you are
sister,
some
for
kind
joining
of sacrifice.
Try to enjoy yourself. Don't
Oh.
drink alone, you weirdo.
No.
Enjoy myself.
I'm trying to follow Harold's instructions. Please. Is it okay? Ah! It was not okay. No! You set me up, Harold. She's hostile. Oh. This is a new area. I don't remember seeing this. Oh no 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 no. Where should I go? Where should I go? Where should I go? Where should I go? Is it here? Please say it is here. Can I just close it? Can I hide somewhere here? Oh, there's ah! No! From the same sale, by the way. Those are from the same sale. Fortunately, I got one of each, like different characters on the cover, but I thought it was going to be, I really thought it was going to be a blind box, because they are literally my least favorite characters of the anime. I really wanted Memucho, because Memucho is my favorite character in Oshinoko, and no, I could not get it because it was not a blind box, and I'm dumb. I'm completely dumb, and I just went sale, and I got it. So I haven't opened yet any of them. So let's see if they are cute. They are big. Oh. Oh, I found it finally. Oh, the infield. I think it was here. I could not find this one. Okay. And honestly, like, look. It comes in a sort of a clear. Hi, we're back. So, forgot to say, this was already in Osaka, I think. But about Kobe, let me talk about Kobe a little bit longer, because Kobe was very, very fun, and I think it's a great city to visit. I did go there as a day trip from Osaka because it is very, very close. But I don't know. I would recommend staying there, maybe if you could, because it is very cool, and I feel like I did not see it all. Also, for sure, Kobe was the place that there was the biggest amount of doggies walking around, and the biggest amount of pet shops too. So it's a very dog-friendly place. I really like that. That was also, I'm looking at my notes finally, and the day I went to Kobe was the first day that was combineless. The first day that I did not
enter a combini. And also, I didn't get Kobe beef there for some reason. I was afraid of getting scammed. I was afraid that I was going to go to a place that was meh and too expensive, so I ended up not getting. But yeah, Granif was way too expensive. So sometimes we found some things that are very, very fun, like those dinosaurs. Astronauts, dinosaurs, snow globes, Christmas ornaments. I don't know. I just know that I love them. Look, it's so fun. I really like those types of things. And yeah, another Mahou. This one was in Osaka. And another one. Oh, this is near the aquarium. So Osaka has the biggest aquarium in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. And it is very, very, like, it is near the coast, obviously, because it's an aquarium. That makes sense. There is a giant Ferris wheel there, and there's also a Lego land, Lego place, a Lego thingy there. But that Lego land you can only get in if there is a child with you. You need a child to get in. There are 3 Lego places, Lego lands of some sorts in Japan. 2 of them are for adults with childs only. And one of them you can go as an adult, actually. But the one that you can go as an adult is near Nagoya, I think. And it just did not match my itinerary, so I ended up not being able to go there. So this was near the aquarium. This was the Legoland that was there. There was a big giraffe and the Ferris wheel. And this was the aquarium. I do have a video of that place, don't I?
Desses onde tem aquário e tem gente
Yeah,
atravessando
this...
a rua. Lá em cima tu consegue ver uma
Was it
rodovia
Kobe or was it
passando bem
Osaka near the aquarium?
Aí aqui o negócio
Yeah, this
da
was
Lego,
near the
que é só
aquarium.
pra criança. E tem uma escada...
So this was the Ferris wheel and the Lego thingy. And don't mind my my choice of things, my choice of images for censoring stuff. And the aquarium was like if I continue on this path, I would like to that way was the aquarium. Very, very, very nice place. What's here? Oh, that's inside the aquarium already. So the aquarium was big, and very cool. This was the outside of the aquarium. Also, there was a shopping mall, like where I was taking the picture from. Right by my right side, there was a small shopping mall. And it had so many tourist trap stores, so many. You really would need to be careful there. That was insane. Like, I saw gashapons going for 2,500 yen. It was insane. And there were a few benches on this patio, like here. And there was always a different animal there. It was very cool. Very, very cute. Each one had a different animal. This is the miniature, sort of, the aquarium. So it's kind of a spiral, and you go like down. And the aquarium is almost 100% wheelchair accessible, or stroller accessible. It is very good in that regard because everything is a ramp. So you go up those stairs. What's the name of those stairs? Oh my god, in English, I'm crazy. Escalators. You go up the escalators, but if you need, you do have an elevator, and then you just go down the ramps over and over again until you've seen it all. It is very, very accessible, very friendly for that. I did see a bunch of people on wheelchairs and strollers and everything. So it's very, very good for that. It is massive, and one of the things that I like the most about it is they have a big aquarium at the center of it with a bunch of different animals, and that aquarium you can see from different places. There are views of it from different heights, from different angles. It's very cool. Some penguins. Actually, let me show you. This was one of the views. Yeah, this was one of the views. That massive aquarium that I told you guys about. It was really massive. It was really massive. So this was just a nook where you could sit and look at the aquarium. I think I have it muted now because those videos have, most of all, screaming children. Pingu. Amazing. It is amazing. It's so cool to see. There's a bunch of sharks. There's a bunch of different fishes, of course. There's a bunch of, there's manta rays. It's so cool. So cool. And stingrays too. Small child. Shark, yeah. Kind of, yeah. It is so cool. I'm sorry that my camera is not the best. It keeps going out of focus, but so cool. And so many different sharks. I have no idea how do don't they eat each other? I have no idea how that works. No freaking idea how that works. And they have the biggest shark in the world there. The whale shark, I think? They have 2 of those there. 2. Not 1, 2. It's insane. So cool. So cool. And sunfish. And yeah, that's the whale shark, if I'm not mistaken. That's the big one. The big boy. It's so cool. So there was just this one spot that I found where you could sit and just look at it and rest a little bit because it is a little bit tiring walking around. It is big. It is big. I think it's maybe about 2 hours a visit. Could be more or less depending on how much you want to stay and see each thing. It's very, very cool. And there are the screaming children. Oh, I'm sorry. Why can't I see? Oh, it's here. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was so loud. Oh no, these were the. Okay, I didn't get there yet. Okay, penguins. There were 2 different habitats for penguins. This one was for the emperor penguin, and I think another type of penguin too. So cute. This is one of the pictures from that same one that I sent you. I showed you the videos, but they are from different angles and different places. And this is the big boy, the big whale shark. it was so deep and so big and also tall. So it's very good that they give you the option to see it from different perspectives and different heights. So you can always see a different animal. Oh, that's a hot dog that I ate there. Because there was not many food options, and I did get a hypoglycemia episode, and I really needed to eat something because I was dumb and I didn't have anything on my purse to eat. So I got this very, very, very sad hot dog. Very American-like, so hot dog. Not great. And very long too, yeah. And also melon soda. And melon soda is so sweet. I tried melon soda at least twice, and I could not like it. I really wanted to like, because melons are my favorite fruit, but it's way too sweet. And this was the view from the restaurant. The restaurant was inside the aquarium, by the way. This was the aquarium's restaurant. And this was the view of it, from the windows. Oh, this is how thick the glass is for the enclosures, for the aquariums. It is insanely thick. It is amazing. You don't think how thick it is when you are seeing the animals, but yeah, that is thick. So thick. Oh, and there was very, very, very at the end of the aquarium, there was this place that only had oh my god, how do I forget? Jellyfish enclosures, jellyfish aquariums. So there was a bunch of different types of jellyfishes. It was very, very cool. Messing up microphone a little, just moving around from it just a little. Oh no. Okay, let me try to move it. Maybe. So that's why I had this jellyfish figure. I think it's the same species. So pretty. It is pretty. I really wanted to find a place, because I do think there was a place that I saw one day that was like aquarium only for jellyfish, and they had like lights and things like that that made it very, very pretty, but I could not find it. But at least there was a bunch of different ones in this aquarium. I was happy. Sound is way worse, maybe because of the video. Oh no. I feel like maybe the video is making my sound bad. Oh, those were the other species of penguins that they had. This was very, very near the end of the like the path. Same here. This was actually the top of the seal place. So I had already seen those same seals right below, and because it's kind of a swirl, it's kind of a spiral, I could then see them afterwards at the top. And also they had this big it's not a miniature, but big narrow in real size narrow. Just so big. Narrows living in the ocean, yes. And it looked so dumb. I love it so much. And yeah, those were the penguins that I just showed you guys. I don't remember the name of this species of penguins. I like the emperor one the most, though. Those are way smaller. The Jedi of the Seas, yeah.
Tu gosta de Xinxã?
Oh, this is a Xinxã store at some mall. All the malls have Xinxã stores. They are everywhere. Penguins Trator? That sounds weird. I like the eyebrows on this. I see. They are very stubby, those. I really like the Emperor ones because they are big. Those are small. Yeah, this mall had a bunch of different stores that were very, very cool. There was this store with a bunch of Godzilla merch. Balls spotted. And this was the Kowloon Gachapon that I ended up getting a lot. And I ended up first getting the one that I didn't like. Because of course. Top shelf. Yes, a bunch of balls. Very cool circus balls, right? Those, I think I shared this picture already. I don't know. Yeah, of course. And there are two things here. One are the snowmans. They are very, very, very buff for some reason. And two, the yoga Santa Claus. Yeah, we're all children. And after all this, I had dinner at Kokokari. The first and last time last time? Maybe. Not sure. That I had dinner there. It was very, very good. Very good. Not that spicy. It was spicy still. I don't remember the level of spice that I chose. Do I have it written? But it was very tasty. Very tasty. The place though, it was the dirtiest place that I found in Japan. 100%. Also the dirtiest bathroom that I found in Japan. It was very sketchy, kind of. But the food was good, I guess. One more Mahou. I think this is the Tobori, which is the more touristy place in Osaka. They do have nice covers though. They do, they're all cute. So there is a bunch of different shops and different like food places, food stalls, and everything is very, very touristy, but there's a bunch of very, very good stuff, including very old restaurants. This one is one of the oldest takoyaki restaurants, if I'm not mistaken. And I did get a takoyaki there. It was so good. It was very, very, very good. They do it a little bit differently. They use those like tempura balls. You can see that the takoyaki seems textured, this big one. It's because they use, it's a fried dough that is kind of like in mini balls. Yes, I know, balls. And it gives you an extra crunch. I don't know what this character is, this little Buddha, but I've seen it everywhere in Osaka, and I hate it. It's so ugly. And yeah, there were so many shops in Osaka with those big signs like this. It's fun. He's so cursed. Yeah, and cursed not in a great way. I didn't like it. So I have a bunch of videos from the place. Oh my god, can I? Yeah. It's actually the same place that I just showed you guys. Everything is connected, and it's a bunch of different streets. They are always packed of people. Nightmare Full Street, yeah, it's packed of people. And most of them are Chinese, I bet you. So this is the takoyaki place. I filmed a little bit of them like making the takoyaki because it was cool. I was waiting in line for my turn, so it's very, very cool. It was a very, very good takoyaki actually. Oh, and like walking down this street, I found this anime shop that I didn't know existed. I don't even remember the name of the shop, but it had so many different things. It was honestly way better than Animate. And they had a full part of Nishi-Sanji merch, but it was all JP, of course. So this is that shop. A bunch of cool displays too. They even had signed stuff. It's so cool to see signed stuff by VTubers. I also saw signed stuff in a bunch of different stores, especially Hololive. Hololive was the easiest one to find. Very, very cool. They also had a display of anime figures, so I was able to see some that I would never see otherwise in real life because they are expensive as hell. Like this Gojo that I've seen a billion times in videos and pictures, or this Saber. And also, you can see the RAM by Shibui Scramble. The Shibui Scramble RAM. Not as impressive as she should be, honestly. And Dizaki was very, very nice. And that power sitting on the toilet. A bunch of Chainsaw Man ones. Very cool. Yeah, I know you have that power. You have that power. A bunch of bocce stuff. A lot of bocce stuff. I found different ones actually. Of those bocce Godzillas in different stores. There was so much of it. I really wanted one. I ended up not getting one. They even have a black and white version. Crazy. Kaju bocce, yeah. And I found a Labubu store. Okay, let me just go back because I did. Okay, there was this video about that shop, and also try to get a little bit because there were so many animes on the stairs. Is it too loud? Maybe. Oh, this was outside because this crab would move. It's not just giant, it moves. The paws are moving. I just thought it was kind of insane. And the Tsutaya there is a Tsutaya and a Shotengai. A bunch of different stuff. And like, imagine this whole place is made for people. Like, you can't pass. Like this street it's wide. It's very, very wide, and it's not made for cars. It's made for people. And a bunch of very wide streets. They are all packed, and they are all made for people and not cars. Brazil could never. So yeah, I went to a Labubu store, a Pop Mart store, and they had this big, massive Labubu thingy. Very cool. And that crab that I showed you the video. This one looks kind of cool though, the Labubu. Yeah, it's fun, very fun. And the Glico sign that everybody wants to take pictures of, and you can see a bunch of people taking pictures of it. I don't know. I found this. I thought it was unique. This leopard guy, I guess. Leopard guy. I thought it was unique. And also, I have no idea what this means. It was in front of a shop. I think it was in front of a shop that will sell Kobe beef there. I don't know. It was just cool. It's on the floor. Yeah, that is definitely unique. Yes. Oh, another, how can I say it? Another cursed drawing that I saw. Like, look at those reindeers. They look so strange. I love it so much. So I took a picture of it. This was a very, very small shopping mall. It was right at the front of the Mini Pig Cafe in Osaka. So when I got the reservations to the Mini Pig Cafe, I got the reservations for like 1 hour after I got there. Like, I would have to wait for the 1 hour. So I just stroll around and check this shopping mall and just to have something to do. What do we have here? Is that the piggies? Okay, so let's go for the piggies now. So yeah, they were so cute. They were so freaking cute. I already told you guys about the piggies, but maybe I'll just keep telling you about it. It's so fun. It's only 25 minutes. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It's a little bit expensive, but honestly, it's worth. It's one of the best experiences I had in this trip, for sure. It's so cool. They give you this blanket, this pink blanket they give you, so you can put it in your lap, and they ask you to sit on the floor. And you just need to wait for the pigs to decide that your lap looks like a good place to sleep. And they will try to get some pigs from other people and place them either in your lap or near it. But the pigs are very stubborn. They will go when they want to go. I want a baby pig. They are so cute. And they are so noisy. They keep chewing for some reason. Unless they are actually sleeping, they keep chewing. They do be cute. They are so freaking cute. Oh my god. And they flock like this. Like, if one pig is in your lap, you're going to soon have a bunch of pigs in your lap, because they always want to be together, even when there is no space. And sometimes they will use their little snouts to like push their little brother away from their lap, so they will fall over and they will get their place. And they are all potty trained. There was a little like, it's like a pad for either dogs, or it's not like a sand for cats, but it's more like a pad for dogs, a pee pad for dogs. So they are potty trained, and the pads are around this room. So I could even see one going there, doing his business, and then coming back to like find somebody's lap. And they are so freaking cute. They are extremely cute. Extremely. It's a fun experience. I want baby pig. Yeah. Me too. Most were this size, like very, very small. There were 2 white ones or pink ones that were much bigger, like maybe double the size of the smaller one. But most were this small. Most were very, very, very small. And they would fight each other. They would be mad with each other because I'm here sleeping and you are trying to get me out? No. They would fight each other. And the staff told us that we should not like try to do anything that the pigs don't want to do. So we could wait for them to go on our lap, but we could not bring them to our lap. So whenever there was a fight, I would just like wait for the staff to come and break them apart, because we could not. And you can even see on the video, I think, they did have a bunch of, not a bunch of, but a few little boo-boos, like on the ears and stuff, on the noses, because of fights. Clearly, they are stubborn. They are so stubborn. love them. And they are noisy too. Like the little noises. It's so cute. They are, yeah, that was an amazing experience. If I go to Japan again, I would go to the Mini Pig Cafe again. 100%. It's worth. Another picture of the piggies. Oh, this was on that shopping mall with the cursed reindeer. It was just a very, very old looking Pong machine run by Atari. Crazy, but very, very cool. This was the Ishibankuji one. The Ishibankuji. This was the Liquid Recoil Ishibankuji that I tried. That I got a few. I think 2. So they would have it like this. There would be the signboard with the things for you to, like the little cards for you to grab and go to the cashier. And all the prices that are available would also be there. So, for instance, this one you can see like this little card. This is what you take to the cashier. You can only take 1 card for each Ishibankuji. You don't need to take more than 1. You just need to tell them, I want like 3 of these, and then you give them 1 card, even if you want to pull 3 times. So you just need to take 1 card of each Ishibankuji that you want to do. And at the store that I was in, at least this time, they would only let you do 3 different ones at a time. So if you wanted to do like 4, you'd have to go back in line, and the line was very, very, very big. You have no idea. People flock for Ishibankuji. Thank you. It was a very big line. Oh, and the Bofu Sandal store. So cute. Lots of cute cats. And again, a Shin-chan store, because there were so many of those. And the Godzilla store in Osaka. That was very, very cool. Also, there are a bunch of Godzilla stores everywhere. Like, almost every Parco mall has one, so it's easy to find. There are a bunch of cool stuff. And of course, a giant Godzilla. Most of them have a giant Godzilla. I also found a giant burger. I don't know. I have no idea. I just found a giant burger and I thought it was very cool. That Godzilla art so good it is, right? This one and this one. It's very, very cool. America. Yeah. America. There was a big donkey in a Dontonbori. I got inside this one. It was very fun. I ended up eating at a restaurant that was near the place I was staying at, and it ended up being a Korean restaurant. And a kind of smallish one. It was very cool. So I got this plate with different kimchi's ones. There was like normal kimchi. There was a different one that I don't know if it was something like I don't know. It was kind of, it was a tough vegetables. It was not that great. And cucumber. The cucumber one was very, very good. And the kimchi one was also very good. It was all kind of kimchi because it was all the same seasoning. It was very good. And I also got a Chinese pancake at the Korean restaurant. It is amazing. It is amazing. I really need to try doing it at home. It is amazing. It's so freaking good. It's so good. Amazing. And this is a Chinese pancake. It has spring onions inside, and it's also kind of deep fried, I think. It's so good. It is so good. And this is at the Osaka Castle. So the next day I went to Osaka Castle. It was very cool. The inside of the castle is truly not that great. The outside is very cool. Like, I really like this view and this mood. It's so freaking cool. So freaking cool. So big. And this is the Osaka Castle. With its green roofs. So inside it's all renovated. So it's not actually a castle inside, it is a museum inside. So it's like, it is interesting, but The castles are amazing. They are. And it's one of the ones that is very, very authentic on the outside. That's good. Do I have something else from that part of the trip here? Oh, yeah. That's after. And then I ended up like, there is a shopping mall right besides the castle, because of course there is one. And it's on the same building that is the Kyoto Figure Museum. And I just got a very, very sad pizza at a coffee shop for lunch. Fucking, no. So this is at the Kyoto Figure Museum. They had this big EVA 01. And I just grabbed a few pictures. There were so many interesting things there. It's insane, insane. From a bunch of different IPs, from no IPs, from nature, like miniatures of animals and bugs, and this was life-size. This was a life-size ray, and those were just big, not life-size. But it looked a little bit cursed. That's mainly the reason that I took this picture, because this ray looks weird. And this was like biggish, okay? This one was not massive, but it was biggish. It was very, very cool. This one was cool as hell. And if you are an old figure collector, you know those figures, the Monsieur Bon ones. There was a whole part of them. It was very cool to see figures that I've only knew of, and I've knew them for so long, and I could see them like in real life. And those same ones, those were big, way bigger than 1/4, maybe 1/3, maybe. And those were, I think, life-size. I think those were life-size figures. I've had a trading figure of this set once. It was the Beldandy one. I think it was a solid color though. I think it was not colored, and I ended up selling it. But I did had one of this exact same like pose and stuff. But mine was a trading figure. It was very, very small, and those were life-size. There was crabs, fun and colorful crabs and bugs. There were so many things, and Godzilla having either a good time or a bad time. We don't know. There were a bunch of dioramas. So many dioramas. I crumble, not you coming this time. And another, not life-size, but big Godzilla. Another big one. Going, I can't stand this anymore! There was a bunch of dioramas. They were very, very cool. This one was so funny. I have no idea where this is from. If that's even from an IP, but it's like, it's a T-Rex with a napkin and a bunch of bones, and I have no idea what's happening there. No idea. I just thought it was very, very funny. And as always, when you get out of anywhere in Japan, they will make you go through the inside of a souvenir shop. of a shop. Sometimes two, sometimes more than one. Yeah, they will make you shop and buy stuff always. So this is not even inside the museum. This big dragon was outside in the Kyoto shop that was right outside the museum. And I just thought those were so silly and cute. Those little doggies. I didn't get one. I get attack one that I showed you guys, but they were so silly and cute, those types of little plushies. And yeah, if you want to get drunk secretly, you can using a Nerf bottle. And that was right at the front of the Kyoto Figure Museum. And this was still the premises of the Osaka Castle, a little bit further away, but still at the premises of the castle, because castles are massive. Like, the length of the castle is massive, so it's very common that there is a bunch of different buildings and gardens and a bunch of stuff. And this was one of those different parts of the castle. And it was so funny to me that you can see like some historical things, and there is a torii gate, so maybe that's a shrine, and there is a historical figure there, a statue. And here we have Gojo Dakimakura and a bunch of bhikkhus. This is so Japan, but it is so funny to me. Being on historical places and very, they have a heavy history to it, right? And then you just turn around and, oh, Miku! Or a bunch of hanbaiki, those vending machines. It is just so funny to me, the contrast of those things. Very conservative castle or not, yeah. Miku sculpture, it is. So that's that big statue from a different side. I don't know what this is for. It looks like a garden, but it's cool. And this was, they have a bunch of observatories. They have at least 2 or 3 in Osaka, and I went to one. I got the Osaka Pass for one day, so that's why I went to the Osaka Museum, the Kyoto Figure Museum, one observatory, and I think a few more things. I also got a freebie at the Godzilla shop, things like that. So this was like right out of the station. You'd get into this Shotengai, which is this little street with a bunch of shops. It was a very cool one, and you'll already be able to look at the observatory. And then I went up there, and that was up there. Not a very, very tall one comparing to the Tokyo ones. It's cool, but I would not recommend to pay for it. I only went there because it was quote-unquote free with the Osaka Pass. Also, the Osaka Pass also covers transportation, actually. But yeah, so when I was getting out of the observatory, there was those Pocky thingies. One of them was this machine where there is a red button, right? So the red button is for you to stop the counter, to initiate and stop the counter, and you should stop in 11.11 to be able to get a Pocky. I could not. I stopped it at 10.87, which is not bad, but no Pocky. And they also had this thing that I don't know. Is it for you to like buy Pocky or something like that to get hypnotized? Maybe. Okay. And they also had this place to take pictures. I don't know. And then after that, another thing that the Osaka Pass covered was a visit to the Natural History Museum. So I went there. It's it's kind of inside, almost inside of a park, and there was this very, very cute cafeteria. Not a cafeteria, a cafe in that park. So I got a sandwich. It was very good. I think it was ebi. I think it was shrimp and something, and eggs. I think it was very good. Very, very, very good. It was surprisingly good. Good thing you don't understand Japanese enough to get hypnotized. Yeah. And also hot chocolate. It was also very, very good. I think it had raspberry in it. If I'm not mistaken, there was a new thing going on. And those were the cakes that they had. I didn't have cake, but those were the cakes at display at the store. They look so good. So good. Yeah. I didn't have any though. Oh, remember when I shared you guys a picture of a dog wearing denim trousers, denim pants? It's this dog. It was there at that park. He's wearing denim and a shirt. Insane. I love Japan. And this was at the Museum of Natural History. That poor dog, yeah, right? So they had those very giant whales. I don't know what they were. I don't remember anymore. And also, this was so funny to me because Japan has a very, very big problem of people stealing each other's umbrellas. So the one thing that they had keys for to lock was umbrellas. I just found it so silly. They had those statues of a moose and an elephant for you to remember how big mooses are. It's always insane to me how fucking massive mooses are. They also had those tree trunks, like very, very, very ancient and massive ones. It was very cool. It was, I think, taller than me. This one, I think it was taller than me. They also had displays with a bunch of different animals, even this one, just so you could not sleep that night, just to make sure you would not sleep that night, you know? And a bunch of skulls of different animals. Australian, not even. And this was massive, a massive shell. Massive crab, a massive cuttlefish, and yeah, and this thing, I don't know if it was a whale or what, but it was massive. It covered the whole room. It was very, very cool. It was at the ceiling. And I think this other big skeleton, it was of an elephant. This other one, I think this was an elephant one, and those were elephant skulls. Very cool. And this is the view from right under that big whale thing. And they had this dung beetle. Miniature, I guess. Not miniature, it was bigger than life size. And a very, very, very big turtle. And Kuma's fridge. It's too big, let me make it a little bit smaller. This was Kuma's fridge. A lot of minerals. And then I got to a Poke Center. Enough history, Poke Center. So I have a bunch of videos from the Poke Center. Just checking out what was there. There was so many things. I just... It's very, 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 very dangerous for your wallet. You have no idea. And this collection was so freaking cute, especially those... I kind of regret not getting those little Pikachus on a kind of a milkshake. Or there were a few on crepes. I kind of regretting not getting those. Those were so freaking cute. Oh, this is the apron that I was thinking about getting, and I ended up not. Because it was just too expensive. It was too expensive for a simple apron, but it was so freaking cute. And this Omanite was, oh, all hail. And those little bags were so freaking cute. I really like this collection too. And yeah, bunch of plushies. So many plushies everywhere. I have a bunch of mini videos like this. Some are longer because I was just browsing around and wanted to record everything that I would see. Like this one. And I was also shopping. So I was also checking stuff and thinking, like, are those glasses of glass or plastic? No, it's plastic, so I won't take it. Yeah, it's so cute. There are a few collections that are, oh my god, so cute. So cute. Those baby Pokemon. And those I got, remember? I opened it on stream. This is me getting them. So yeah, those I ended up getting. Also this one. This one you also remember that I got. Yeah, it goes to the shopping bag. And then I think again about getting those, and I decide getting them. Oh my god. Oh, this lamp was so freaking cute. And then I found the bag that I ended up buying, so that's why the video ends. Oh my god, no, ads are not
Heads
starting.
up everybody, ads might be rolling in 1 minute. We'll go to the Be Right Back screen and we'll be back when ads are over. This way nobody misses anything.
I'm just going to finish the stream. I'm not going to go ads. No, not more than 3 hours. This is insane. There was, like, on this shopping mall, there was at the very close vicinity, there was a Poké Center, a Nintendo shop, and a One Piece shop. And I think a Monster Hunter store too. It was insane. It was all like very near each other. Oh, those are still Pokemon things. Let me show you guys only the Pokemon stuff. And then the other stuff. Me trying to avoid other customers to be able to record stuff. Does this have sound? Yes. Those Pikachus were so soft. Yeah, this one I recorded just to show what a crazy place to be in. Like, we have a Poké Center there. Sure. A very big one. I tried to record it. And then we have a Nintendo store. A very massive one of the biggest ones that I went to. And a One Piece one. Mugiwara store. And there was also a Monster Hunter on that little corner, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is the Nintendo one. There was a bunch of very cool things at the Nintendo one, and from different IPs. I'm not into Nintendo, but if I were, that might have been very dangerous to my wallet. So cool. The Animal Crossing merch was insanely cute. Oh, and if you want to go work wearing a dress shirt that nobody can tell is a Zelda one, you can. A bunch of plushies from enemies that don't get enough love. And the Animal Crossing stuff, they were so cute. I really liked it. Too bad I don't play it, so I didn't get anything. Pikmin stuff was also very, very cute, very fun. Bunch of stuff. I forget the name. Splatoon stuff. Big plushes, big massive plushes, and I think it was a Capcom store actually. They had this massive Monster Hunter weapon, and this is already on a different place. Was a chocolate taiyaki that was insanely good. Insanely good, insanely tasty. Oh, and the amiibo wall. There was just this very, very small wall filled with amiibos. So if you want an amiibo, you might find it there. Maybe. And this was already at the street. So I'm going to stop it here. Just so I don't go over 3 hours. And yeah. I did not finish Osaka. I had Osaka and then Kyoto separated, like everything organized. So yeah, I went up to like half Osaka. Yeah, leave us on a yummy cookie. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This was so good because those taiyakis were made at the spot, and so they were very, very warm, very warm. They were so good, so freaking good. Oh my god! Thank you, and thank you for coming to the stream. No. What am I doing? I don't know how to stream anymore. Okay, I want to check. Who am I raiding? That's what I want to check. What the hell? What am I doing? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and get out, yeah. Thank you for the stream. Bye. It's over.
Heads up, everybody. Ads
No,
might be rolling
ads
in
are
1
not
minute.
rolling. Oh
we'll
my
go
god.
to the Be
Shut
Right
up.
Back screen and we'll be back when ads are over. This
Shut
way
up,
nobody misses
Mahoberts.
anything.
Shut up, Mahoberts. I'm learning your ways. No, don't. My ways are not the best. I'll leave you guys with TV. Go be food. And yeah, thank you. I'll schedule another one. I'll probably need at least 2 or 3. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I hope it's at least a little bit fun for you guys. Because I did take a bunch of pictures. Like my folder has more than 6,000 items. It was a long time, right? I did stay for a long time, so yeah. Looking forward to the next ones. Good. I don't know when though. I feel like it's going to get old about my trip. Like I'll be in July scheduling streams about my trip. I'm going to milk this trip until there is no more. Because it's my first and only trip abroad after all. It's not like I'm going to travel anytime soon. This is great. Thank you for sharing this. A lot of us can go, so this is great. Okay, thank you. That's good. Times more gallery items than I had ever. Oh my god. So much content from it. Tax write-off. Yes. All tax-free. I love these streams. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and seeing me yap and letting me share all those things. I'm really glad I can share. I'm glad I went there and I had a ton of fun, but I'm also very, very glad I have people to share this with. And yeah, I'll schedule it soonish. I'll just make sure I don't leave it for the last possible minute to separate everything and choose the pictures and stuff again, because that was a lot. Have a great week. I'm going to post the schedule for this week soon, but it's going to be a normal streaming week, 3 days. I'm going to have 2 collabs. Friday, I'm collabing with Sarah, and Sunday, I'm collabing again with Sarah, Parite, and Zergis for a second match of the Game of Life 2. So we have that. And Tuesday, I'm playing Infinity Nikki because I have to make some pulls, and the banner is almost over. So yeah, it's time. It's time. Yeah, a rematch. She'll leave it to the last moment next time again. No. Don't say truthful but hurtful things like that. Don't. Okay. Say hello to Zivi. Have fun. Have a great week. I really love you guys. Thank you so much. So much. Bye bye.